China economy strong, building strong economy for China, for China. Yes, so with that note, we're back as we continue to cover the rise to superstardom and superpowerdom of the strongest country that has ever existed, and the most powerful country that has ever existed with the greatest economy ever, China. So let's read through this article, shall we? Chinese cannibalism of infant flesh outrages the world. Eating babies make economy strong. Yep. China's one-child policy, baby trafficking, and sex trafficking of North Korean women aren't the worst human rights violations happening in the country. Let's just look at that for a minute. So human slavery and aborting innocent and healthy unborn children and eating them to boost one's stamina and sexual health is. Well, I thought they weren't children though. Because I mean, it's not a child until the parents want it, and I think China's more progressive than we are on this. Because why let it go to waste? I mean, you got a baby that's viable outside of the a fetus that's viable outside of the womb. Sometimes the fetus gets born, but it's still a fetus. Because it can't survive on its own without being fed. And until that fetus is literate, it's not a child. So, South Korean officials have recently seized thousands of pills filled with powdered human baby flesh arriving from China. From China! Since August 2011, Korean officials have intercepted more than 17,000 pills smuggled from China. South Korean officials became aware of a horrific practice of eating aborted fetuses after the Seoul Broadcasting System showed a documentary on Chinese doctors who performed abortions and then ate the fetuses. One Chinese doctor in the documentary took out fetuses from his refrigerator. Earlier this week, the Daily Mail broke the story. The grim trade is being run from China where corrupt medical staff are said to be tipping off medical companies when babies are aborted or delivered stillborn. The tiny corpses are then bought, stored in household refrigerators in homes of those involved in the trade before they are removed and taken to clinics where they are placed in medical drying microwaves. Once the skin is tinder dry, it is pummeled into powder and then processed into capsules along with herbs to disguise the true ingredients from health investigators and customs officials. Making fetus into medication, make economy strong. Fetus pills are 0.0000001% of GDP and make economy strong. It really does. Chinese authorities deny allegations that the pills were manufactured in China. Who the fuck else would do this? I mean, ISIS would probably do this if they could, but ISIS I don't think are competent enough to have this level of technology. A Ministry of Health spokesman stated that an investigation conducted last August showed no proof that the pills containing human flesh were manufactured in China. Well, everything's manufactured in China. Reports show that South Korea... Okay, let's see here. Hong Kong-based Next magazine reported that infant fetuses had become a popular health and beauty supplement in China. In Guangdong, the demand for fetus body parts was so high that buyers purchased them directly at the hospitals. One writer says that in China, reports about meals made from infant flesh surface from time to time. And online video clips on Chinese cannibalism contain the introduction that eating human flesh is an art form. One human rights advocate recorded allegations of, let's see here. The reporter asked to buy a fetus from a doctor, and the doctor said the hospital was out of stock, but that they'd restock later. I bet they will. When the reporter went back to the hospital, the doctor offered 10 fetuses for free. I give you 10 dead babies if you stop reporting and hurting China economy. Another state-run hospital, a nurse said that the fetuses were in short supply and the price could go from $10 to $20. Now that's a bargain. You can barely get a burger and fries for that much these days. Another clinic, one doctor offered the reporter a full-term fetus and recommended it that it had the best healing ingredients. Ah, human fetus. Best healing ingredients to make you strong, make you into sexual tyrannosaur in bed, make you as potent as China economy is strong. So I guess that's what it does, like taking pills with unborn fetus flesh in a powdered form makes you as strong in bed as China economy is strong. It will make your dong grow as fast as China GDP. The disturbing human that deserves a gong. Distorted view of unborn children in Chinese culture. Traditionally, ancient Chinese considered ingestion. Unborn child believed that they needed to reabsorb to create a new, healthier baby. Okay. Chinese folk tradition states that placenta consumption helps increase the supply of sperm, and in traditional Chinese medicine, it is believed to support blood supply. Yep. So I think that's pretty straightforward. I think this is another evidence of the adaptability and the culture of not letting anything go to waste in China. Given the way China's run, I would not be surprised at all if women deliberately got pregnant and gave the fetuses to get money. But it is an important part of China, and it contributes 0.000000001% to China's GDP growth, and so it must be something that's protected. I will leave you, as always now, by singing the new song that I've been keeping in reserve. This is China Moment, China Moment, this is China Moment to shine.